Well, I met Al Hubbard after I had taken LSD. It was David Wooster who told me about taking LSD, and I had to take it the next, and so he arranged for me to meet a guy named Elliot Craig,
Yes.
who was dispensing LSD. He got it from Sandoz. At that time, you could get it free, and so I had
This
to
is
trip.
1956, 57. I know.
Seven about.
Yeah.
So I took right at the same time David did.
Yeah.
So I took the LSD and and I was talking to a friend of Craig's, another fellow, who said, well, if you want some, well, I can order it for you.
Would this
Sandoz.
be Stan?
Hmm?
This would be, we're talking to Stan? That guy named Stan?
Stan, right.
Yeah.
So we called Sandoz, and they said to fill out some papers they would send, and I had a corporation, and so we did that. And a week later, I got 100 milligrams of LSD, and I needed to break it down, because it's so small. And so I found a lab in Bothell, in Seattle. So I went there, talked to the guy, told him what it was, and he said, really? He said, oh. He said, he went to his file and he pulled out a letter. Said, I got a letter from A.M. Hubbard, he said, blah, 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 wants me to make LSD if I can. So I said, oh. So he gave me the number. So I called Hubbard.
Who's in Vancouver.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, I'd like to talk to you. And he said, all right. Now I'll meet you at the airport on such and such date.
In Seattle?
No, in Vancouver.
And you're in Seattle at this point.
So a friend of mine, Conrad Keeler, who was the treasurer of our corporation, we flew up to Vancouver, and there was Hubbard.
Were you lovers with Conrad at that point?
We were very good friends.
Not lovers. You didn't have a relationship yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then we met Al, and he was very cordial, but still a little bit, he was trying to figure us out.
Yeah. Who were you?
Yeah. And where do we get the LSD? And blah blah blah. And I was interested. What about where does it come from? Because Stan didn't know, neither did Elliot. They were calling it peyote juice, con men.
But they knew it was from Sandoz, but I mean, they didn't know what it was.
Oh, they knew what it was, but they didn't know any kind of scientific background on it. They hadn't. They were doing it for money,
Yeah.
So anyway, so then I went back to Vancouver, and I met Rita, Al's wife, and we had a long, long conversation. And then I saw him any number of times after that in Canada and in Seattle.
He would come down.
Yeah, he would come down, we would visit and exchange. And at that time, he gave me the little blue pills that, I don't know he said they came from Sandoz, but later I heard that they came from Israel or something.
They had LSD in them?
They were LSD, very powerful. And they were 25 milligrams each, but 25, milligrams each. You took 4 of those and...
Be gone for 8 hours.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.